Heading back to Cheoah Mountain from Stecoah Gap. Just a little day hike. Knock this little section out here. It's about 11 miles round trip. Might make the loop. The Stecoah Gap Trail connector there to make a loop out of it. So might be subtracting some miles or adding miles. But either way, it's going to be a nice day out. Temperature's pretty cool. Mid 60s. What the hell is that? Somebody made a shortcut. It's not good for the trail. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty damp out. Guess it rained last night here. I know it rained back in Asheville. So, a little humid, but it's cool. I don't think the temperature's going much higher than 70 today. So, let's make a good trip out of this. Something about the AT. Just seems like it's always a thrill to be on it, even if it's just a day hike. So let me log some miles, and I'll be talking to you in a little bit. Hey, check this out. That looks like a cave. I'm gonna investigate. It's just a rock recess. Still, that's pretty cool. Ancient prehistoric rocks here. Trail's slippery today with all this mud. Check out that rock. Man, always something to see out here. AT is pretty amazing. There's a little view. Climbing up. Get up to Cheoah Bald. I said Cheoah Mountain earlier. It's Cheoah Bald. I get a little excited. Forget the exact name when I first get on trail. Wonder if you could pitch a tent in here. A little rocky though. I'm always scouting it out, even if I'm not spending the night, in case I do decide to come back here. It's so green and lush, like a jungle. It's cool, so I don't mind this kind of weather. A little humid, but it's a cool humidity, so it actually feels pleasant. So I'm gonna get back to hiking, and I'll get back with you in a bit. All right, I've made it to Locust Cove Gap. There's where I came from. It's the Appalachian Trail. This is a wide open camping area. So checked it out on the All Trails map, and that looks like the way I may go back on the Stecoah Gap Trail back to the parking area on Highway 143. But this is the way I'm going right now, back to Cheoah Bald. So I'll knock this out, and if it goes according to plan, I'm making good time, then I may go that way, because it looks like there's several creek crossings or stream crossings. So just to see what it's about down there, might be something to see. Love these rhododendron tunnels. This makes it feel like you're in a lush jungle. Check that out. It's gorgeous. I'll let you see this. Smells really good too. Spring is in bloom. Just wanted to share that with you and get back to some steps. Talk to you in a bit. Well, it ain't all switchbacks. A lot of steep climbing up these rocks and roots. But it's a good workout. That's the way to look at it. Just gotta watch your footing. So here's the intersection between the Appalachian Trail, right here, and the Bartram Trail. And like I said, I'm going to come back here and do the Bartram Trail one day. But anyway, I'm almost at the crest of Cheoah Bald, so I'll be back with you in just a moment. Alright guys, made it to Cheoah Bald. This is the first little open area with a view, if I had a view. Sorry about the fog. It just got more humid as I climbed an elevation, so no view, unfortunately. Last time I was here in December, I had a great view. But this is what you get this time of year. Always a chance of fog. Humidity is pretty high. But anyway, it's just good to be back here. And I'd love to spend the night here next time I come back. I'm definitely gonna come over here and camp. I'm gonna show you guys this really good fire pit. If it's still here. It's right up ahead. Right here, people left firewood. Here you go. Great spot to camp. Yeah, I'd love to come back here and do it, maybe with a couple friends, as I've told some of my friends about it. But you'd have to check out my other video where I hiked from the NOC up here. I was going to spend the night at the shelter, which is about a mile south in that direction, but I did not because I got spooked away. You have to check out the video. Had something, the sun had just set. It was around 7 o'clock. Well, I mean, the sun had gone down a little before that, but it was getting pretty dark, and I was in front of the shelter trying to get a fire started, and I heard something make a whoop sound. For all you people that believe in Bigfoot, you might have heard that's one of the sounds they're alleged to make. I don't know, I saw a silhouette of what appeared to be something on 4 legs. It just creeped me out. So I didn't spend the night. But I should have spent the night, not let it deter me. The thing that did bother me the most was that my headlamp batteries died right at that very moment, coincidentally. And all I had was a lantern, which didn't illuminate enough to see what it was. So it freaked me out. So I left the scene and spent the night in my car. and left the next morning. But I am going to come back here. Oh, look. Looks like the clouds are burning away a little bit. So I'm gonna sit here for just a little bit, take a break, and maybe in a minute or two, have a view. So stay with me. So the view's opening up. Still cloudy and on the horizon, but it's looking a lot better now. Yeah, this is an amazing campsite. I really regret not spending the night here when I was here back in December. So that's why I definitely want to come back here and do it. Just tremendous. Absolutely gorgeous. There's the trail right there. That way is south to the NOC, and that way is north to Stecoah Gap. If I had more time, I'd take you down to that shelter. But like I said, you could check out my previous video where I hiked from the NOC up here in December if you want to see what it looks like. So that's all, folks. If there's more to see, I will definitely get back to you, but I'm going to sit down here and take a break. Thanks for watching. As always, please like and subscribe. Helps me out. I enjoy sharing these videos. I do it as much for myself as I do for you guys, but I do enjoy sharing it, so I'll be seeing you soon. So I told you guys I'd hit up this Dakota Gap Trail at that Locust Gap campsite that I passed on my way back. And this is the side trail that connects you to the Stecoah Gap Trail that I showed you before. So it's kind of off the beaten path, but it's an obvious trail that I'm following on the GPS. So there's one of the streams that it showed on the map. So I am following the right direction according to the map on the GPS, so I should connect to it shortly. It didn't look like it was very far away at all. So that actually is it right down there. It's a forest road, which is what I thought from where I started at the parking area at Stecoah Gap, Highway 143. So here, we'll take you down to it. It's pretty steep, so it gave me a break. Figured this might be an easier path and give me a change of scenery, so I don't have to go back the way I came. Nice open forest road. I should be able to make great time if it's mostly level and downhill. I gotta get back. So I'll show you some more here as I see points of interest. Another great view from the Stecoah Gap Trail. All right then. Look at that little guy. He's not in any hurry to get anywhere. Maybe we should learn from him. Take life a little easier. Less stress. Just mosey on down. Look at all the wildflowers and the open view with the town below. I gotta tell you, I'm seeing more over here on the Stecoah Gap Trail than I did on the AT up there, with the exception of Cheoah Bald, which was cloudy at first. This is pretty amazing. I'm rather liking it. Glad I came down here. So if there's nothing else, folks, I'll call it a day. If not, you'll be hearing from me again soon. Again, thanks for watching.